Hello and welcome to Challenger Virtual Season 6 Round 8 for the Turkish C-Prix. While pre-qualifying is underway, let's take a look at the upgrades and the championships ahead of the qualifying round. Here are... that's the small ones. Here are the upgrades. We got speed upgrade for Audi Sport Virtual and Russell British Racing, both going up to level 6 speed and matching Matessa level 4 speed for Flying Fox, matching most of the grid now. In terms of speed, only one acceleration upgrade, and there was 4 upgrade rolls, only one acceleration upgrade and that's for Dan and Flo. A lot of grub upgrades, a single one for Polish NRT, Nuri Racing, Dan and Flo, NASA Luna, and Flying Fox, and a triple grub upgrade for HRT brings them up to 6th best. And let's take a look at the rankings then. Top car on the grid is still Audi Sport Virtual as they increase their lead over Colours Forza by 0.6 with that speed upgrade, so it's now 0.7. Colours Forza remain the 2nd best car on the grid, but yet to really prove themselves, really assert themselves. As of now, 3rd best car on the grid is Russell British Racing, 4th best are Dan and Flo, 5th best are Matessa, 6th best are HRT, joint 7th best are Nuri Racing and Flying Fox, 9th best are Polish NRT, and worst car on the grid is NASA Luna Racing. With that being said, let's take a look at the championships. And we've got Iceberg and Priya mainly fighting for, of course, fighting for that top spot. 10 points. Iceberg is ahead of Priya by 10 points. They both have a single token left remaining, and it may very well be down to the tokenless finale, but Skip in 3rd is quite a ways away and also running out of tokens. I think he's out of tokens, in fact, already. So I don't think he'll be able to challenge them. Constructors is 64-point lead for Audi Sport over Russell British Racing, and it is a free-for-all in terms of relegation. The last 2 teams will relegate back to JB West. Currently it's Polish NRT and Flying Fox, but Colours Forza and Hurricane and Nuri are all not safe. NASA Luna and Dan and Flo even are not safe. Matessa and Russell British Racing, if they do really badly, even they are not safe. So we will have to see what ends up happening. In any case, let's get right into those 3 minutes of qualifying, shall we? Here we go, 3 minutes. You know the drill. Who will set the fastest lap? And let's take a look at the tokens while our drivers complete their first lap. It is 4 tokens for only 1 driver, and that is Mr. Fabio from NASA Luna. 3 tokens from Kraft, Juicer, Fast Juicer, Juan, and Aaron DeAndrian. 2 tokens being spent by Gwetsley Boy and Pumpkin, and 1 token being spent by Iceberg, Ricky Boy 12, and Mr. Sir 06. Rest are tokenless. Kader looking to have a really good start. He's tokenless, so that kind of shows you the upgrade that RBR received with that level 6 speed. But you should be also seeing it in the Matessa and who have had level 6 speed for a while, and of course in Audi Sport Virtual. Now to finish lap 2, the first representative lap. And who will go on provisional pole? It is Juan who goes on provisional pole, with Fabio provisionally in the front row. So it's a 1-2 lockout provisionally for NASA Luna, Fast Juicer in 3rd, then Pumpkin, Aaron DeAndrian, Kraft, Priya tokenless, Barlord tokenless, then Julo tokenless as well, and Ricky Boy 12 with just 1 token. Iceberg with 1 token down in 11th, actually qualified by Priya right now, but let's see who will go on provisional pole. Kader improves to provisional pole at 28.73. Fast Juicer drops down to 6th. Not a great lap for him, but Kader tokenless as well, who's up into 1st, into provisional pole. That is insanity. And we got Pumpkin in 3rd, Mr. Searle 6th and 5th with just 1 token. It's all over the place here. We've got just a minute left. We've not got a lot of improvements, but Juan does improve. It's Kraft up to the front row. Kraft's improved up to the front row now at 28.85. Looking to finally give Carlos Sforza something to cheer about. Last time we saw a good performance from them was Innsbruck Ring, where Charge DT did have a bad strategy call at the very end of that race, unfortunately, which lost them a couple positions. But now across the line, and I think there will be time for one more lap and not a lot of improvements. Aaron DeAndrian is up into third, and it looks like a free-for-all. Iceberg is up into fifth. Barlord is now ahead of Fast Juicer despite spending no tokens to Fast Juicer's free. What is happening in this qualifying here in Istanbul? Fast Juicer is going fast, so is Kraft. Kraft's past one. Fast Juicer will be past one before the end of the lap, and this will just about be the final lap. Kraft doesn't improve, Fast Juicer does, only up to fourth, and Kader will start from pole position with no tokens. Amazing job from Kader. And just, wow, let's just take a look at the full qualifying results then. And those results are just... what has happened here today? We've got Kader with a tokenless pole position being... how you may say it this way, outshined by Skip so far this season. Skip has had 2 race wins so far. He's run out of tokens, and now it's Kader's time to shine. We've got Fabio starting from the front row, spending 3 tokens. Let's put up the tokens and upgrades just so you have an idea of what's going on here. Third place start for Kraft, who's spending 3. Fourth place start for Fast Juicer, who's spending 3. Aaron DeAndrian starts 5th, spending 3. Iceberg, of course, only 1 token, but he will start 6th because that's what the Audi Sport virtual car is made out of. Pumpkin with 2 tokens starts 7th. Juan with 4 tokens. No wait, Fabio's the one spending 4 tokens, sorry. Juan with 3 tokens, still crazy, starts only from 8th. Butterlord, tokenless start from 9th position. Mr. Sor 6 with 1 token beats his teammate, starts from 10th. Gwetzley Boy with 2 starts from 11th. Skep tokenless start from 12th. Masker Bravas tokenless from 13th. Ricky Boy 12 with 1 starts from 14th. Charge AT tokenless starts from 15th. Priya tokenless starts all the way down in 16th. Hernandi starts 17th. Stefano 18th. Julo 19th. And G4 Let 4 20th. That is your grid for the day. 36 laps here at Istanbul, and we've had a very puzzling qualifying, and may it be just as puzzling for the race, just as exciting. Kader, tokenless pole, what will he be able to do against all those 4 and 3 token spenders, 5 of them in total? Will he be able to hold on? Let's find out. 36 laps here at Istanbul, let's go. Here we go, and it's a lot of soft starts apart from Aaron DeAndrian, who starts on hard tires, which is, as always, a risky move. Kraft forced into the grass there. Fast Juicer also gets past Kader in just the first few turns. Fabio's out into the lead of the race. He's the only 4 token spender here today, and he is looking to make that his victory. Kraft in the second best car in the grid. Can he finally prove that Carlos Sforza deserves to be called the second best car in the grid, as he looks round the outside of Fast Juicer and he manages to take second position from him? He's now setting his eyes on Fabio in front. The NASA Luna car is quite alright, and they're spending a lot of tokens here today, but they've got the lowest speed in the entire grid. Kraft is forcing his way past, and there he goes into first, and Fast Juicer is looking on the inside of Fabio, and he squeezes his way through, and Fabio's down to the third. Iceberg with just 1 token is already up into 4th position. He's got that amazing Audi Sport car, and he's looking to solidify his Drivers' Championship hopes over Priya, who's currently down in 17th, spending 1 less token, spending none, but still only spending 1 less token. Fast Juicer in the lead of this 3-car pack. He's got Fabio and Iceberg on his tail, and Iceberg overtakes him with just 1 token. He's up into 2nd, and Fabio overtakes him as well. Fast Juicer caught lacking on this lap. Kader is still up in P5 despite being tokenless. Then we've got Pumpkin in 6th. Ricky Boy 12 has gone up to 7th. Mr. Shore 6 in 8th. Skip tokenless up in 9th. Aaron the Andrian up in 10th. Bartlord has dropped down from 9th to 13th. Juan has dropped down even lower to 12th despite spending free. Kraft is comfortably out in the lead. Fast Juicer on the inside of Fabio retakes 3rd position. And it looks like this is something we're going to have to get used to. Just these fights between Iceberg and Fast Juicer and Fabio. As they are switching positions quite a lot between each other. Iceberg currently the fastest lap at 28.90. Kader is also not too far behind them, tokenless or not. He is having a great race start here today, a great qualifying to start on pole position tokenless, and now also a great race start. Despite, of course, dropping 4 positions, is still a great one. Fast Juicer, Fabio and Iceberg all running pretty close together. Kraft out in front, not a care in the world. Run out of water, which is not good when you're recording 3 races in a row. This is the second one of those. But Fast Juicer now on the inside of Iceberg is through into 2nd position. Last time around, if I'm not mistaken, it was Fast Juicer versus Suicide to win the Istanbul C-Prix. Unfortunately, Suicide just had a lot more gas in the tank and won it with quite a big gap. In the end, of course, Suicide and Pappy Pops are now up in Ultimate Virtual, fighting to remain in that division, and Audi Sport Virtual with a 64-point gap, with a 64-point lead over Russell British Racing in 2nd, and 80-point lead over Matessa in 3rd, are well on track to try and join Pappy Pops, of course, if Pappy Pops don't relegate. And everyone is into the pits now except for Kraft, who's stayed out for an extra lap here. Will the overcut work for him, or will the undercut be the way to go? Iceberg's out on the hards. Fabio and Fast Juicer both picked the mediums, so does Kader. Ricky Boy 12 also stays out on those softs. Aaron the Andrian's out on the hard tires. This might help him regain some positions here. Kraft's now into the pits. What tire will he choose to pit onto? It is another set of soft tires for him. That is one way to try and increase your gap, just by focusing on getting the fastest laps possible on the soft tires instead of worrying about the tire wear. Colost Forza, of course, have a pretty good grip stat, if I'm not mistaken. It is 7 grips, same as Audi Sport Virtual, just one more than Matessa, for example, and a lot of the grid have about 6 grip at least. Fast Juicer's gone past Iceberg and Fabio, and he's up into 2nd, and he's closing down that gap, that distance to Kraft. It's only 1.2 seconds, and he's gotten the fastest lap. He is going fast on those medium tires. He's on the back of Kraft here. Can he make a move on him through this many apexed turn 8, I think it was. Unable to make a move just yet, and on the back straight he does on the inside. Fast Juicer out of nowhere is all the way up into the lead of the race, going rapidly on those medium tires. And it's a 28.53. Insane lap, and 2/10 faster than Kader's pole position lap just set earlier today. Kraft right behind him in 2nd. Fabio 3 seconds behind in 3rd. Iceberg an extra 3 seconds. That's 6 seconds behind the top 2 in 4th. And Kraft and Fast Juicer are fighting over 1st here. But Fabio and Iceberg have really lost some time. Aaron the Andrian, not yet pitted off those hard tires, is in 5th. Kader in 6th on fresh mediums. Pumpkin is 7th on very worn mediums. Skip in 8th on very worn mediums. Juan is back up to 9th, but he's on worn hard tires. Ricky Boy 12 up in 10th. Then we got Gletsley Boy and Mr. Shore 6th. The HRTs 11th and 12th. Charge JT tokenless 13th. It is a fight currently between Colost Forza and Matessa. Both teams have not yet gotten a single race win this season, and both of them are looking to try and get one here in Istanbul. And the hopes are high and the stakes are higher for Colost Forza, who currently find themselves only 2 points ahead of the relegation zone, where Flying Fox and Polish NRT reside. Despite having the second best car the entire season, they've just not been able to translate that into token spent performances, and Kraft is here today to try and put a stop to that, to try and reverse that trend. And he is doing quite well at it as he's trying to pull away from Fast Juicer now, regaining that 1 second gap for now. It's 9/10, but it's quite basically the same thing. Fast Juicer had a streak of 2 laps there where he went incredibly fast, but now it looks like that has gone to an end as Kraft is extending that gap on those soft tires. They both have around the same level of wear. So does Fabio behind, who is now closed down the gap to Fast Juicer by about 4 tenths. We can compare the lap times. Kraft with a 29.75, Fast Juicer 6 tenths slower, Fabio another 5 tenths slower. Iceberg 9 tenths faster than Fabio, but that does not show in the gap between the two drivers. Cadder got a 31.30, 4 tenths faster than Aaron DeAndre, who's finally pitted for a new set of hard tires, but is currently Kraft in first position. Fast Juicer, I believe, this first ever Challenger Virtual win, still eludes and was very close in Jeddah, but beaten out by Iceberg, who redeemed himself for last season's Jeddah. And yeah, it's just been all over the place here. But Fast Juicer debuted in CV last season. He's looking to prove himself. Butterlord currently holds the only win of the duo, who were both signed last season, and they've continued on this season, but Matessa have been in a bit of a slump. Iceberg has pitted on, Fast Juicer has pitted onto fresh softs, Kraft onto fresh mediums, and they are now second and fourth. Fabio's now into the pits. When will Iceberg come in? Not yet. He's staying out on those hard tires, and we're going to have sun coming soon, so we're not going to have any rain there to benefit Iceberg, as Fast Juicer's caught up to the back of him, and he's looking to make a move on him, and that 28.53 fast lap is incredible. That is on medium tires as well, not even soft tires. What is he capable of on soft tires is an interesting question. We're already halfway through this race here. Kraft just ahead of Fast Juicer here, but he's catching up rapidly. Iceberg's finally into the pits as Fabio overtakes him for third. Fabio is holding up just behind Fast Juicer and Kraft, and he will be able to try and fight them for those top 2 possessions. He is minimum podium for each of them. I think Iceberg here is starting to lose out on the podium. Of course, he's only spending 1 token, so you can't expect crazy results. But he has lost a bit. Fast Juicer there makes a bit of a mistake on the hairpin, doesn't lose him too much time, makes a move on the outside. There he goes. Oh, forced into the grass, and he is not unable to get that first place. Kraft remains in the lead. Got Fabio in third, Iceberg in fourth, Aaron DeAndre holding on to fifth, Pumpkin in 6th on worn mediums, Cadder in 7th on very fresh mediums, Mr. Shro 6th and 8th, but heading into the pits right now. Ricky Boy 12 on fresh hards, overtakes him for 8th position, and we've got Juan in 10th on slightly worn softs, looking to try and make a comeback. He's currently only down in 9th, and he's not had a great race. When compared to his teammate Fabio, is spending only 1 more token than Fabio with 4, and Juan with 3. You wouldn't expect this much of a gap between them. Fast Juicer's gone rapid this last lap. 2 seconds. He was just under a second ahead of Kraft, and now he's 2.5 seconds ahead of him. Is this a new fastest lap? No, but it's a great lap at 29.33. It is 9 tenths faster than Kraft's, who is in turn only 700ths faster than Fabio. Aaron DeAndre is now up into 4th position on those slightly worn hards. Cadder running in 6th. 6 seconds behind Iceberg, who's 2.5 seconds behind Aaron DeAndre. See how his Fast Juicer doing in the lead of the race. It will once again not be the fastest lap, but Kraft will be able to pull actually nearly 3 tenths faster lap time than Fast Juicer there. might be able to start catching right back up to him. Fast Juicer, of course, also on the softs, will wear faster, will have to undercut. What tires will he end up going onto? Hards can last you about 10, 11 laps, let's say. So they are not an option, I think. They are not an option. And Kraft has caught up rapidly, and he's right here on the back of Fast Juicer, ready to make a move right back into first position. However, caught sleeping a bit through those first sets of turns. Very complex, very technical here in Istanbul. And he does lose some of that time to Fast Juicer. However, he's still behind him. Aaron the Engine's just out the pits into fifth position, and Pumpkins into the pits, promoting Catter back up into sixth. Fast Juicer now into the pits of the soft tires. Will he take the hard tires for 12 laps? He is taking the hard tires, and that might last him to the end of the race, but is pushing it just a bit too far. It'll be very interesting to see if he manages to pull this off here. Got Fabio on the hard tires. He will probably pick soft tires at the very end, and that might give him an advantage over Fast Juicer and Kraft. Kraft might be picking mediums to end the race with, and I think it might be next lap that he chooses to put on the mediums for about 10 laps if he's able to go on those mediums. 10 laps. Fast Juicer stuck with a lot of lapped cars. He's lost about a second to Fabio. Oh, 3 seconds even. Fabio gets his personal best lap. 29.27 to Fast Juicer's 32.13. Iceberg behind him on a 30.68, but he's still 5 seconds behind him. Not much has been happening. But it's been an interesting fight nonetheless. Aaron the Engine in 5th, Kader in 6th, Pumpkin in 7th. Those three have been fighting each other. Guetzley Boy is up in 8th, Ricky Boy 12th and 9th, looking to give Polish NRT some scraps to try and keep them out of the relegation zone. Juan currently in 10th position. Fast Juicer really struggling for pace on those hard tires. Nothing like the softs and mediums he took on earlier on. Kraft is finally into the pits, which promotes Fabio into the lead of the race, and Kraft does indeed go onto medium tires, and it will be for the final 9 laps of the race, and he's got Fast Juicer right behind him, but he's already looking to try and run away. He's on fresher and faster tires. Will he be able to stay away from Fast Juicer? That is the question here. Fast Juicer boosting a lot through the turns we saw just now. And on the back straight, he is closing down on Kraft. Looking on the outside. It doesn't quite work out through the hairpin. And through the hairpin exit mostly. It's a 30.22. It's a 31.50 for Kraft. It's only a 30.67 for Fabio. So Fast Juicer the fastest time of them three. However, Fabio's got that advantage. He will have to pit eventually onto a set of soft tires, but he will get a nice advantage on those soft tires when he does pit. He will be able to catch up to them fast if he just plays his cards right. And Fast Juicer there on the outside, looking for a move, forced into the grass. We've seen a lot of drivers. I think both Kraft and Fast Juicer forced into the grass several times so far this, and we're going to have rain. This is incredible news for Fabio, who's out 2.5 seconds, 2 seconds ahead, but his tires are already starting to wear. Iceberg has had to pit, and Aaron the Andrian for a limited amount of time managed to get ahead of him, but Iceberg has gone back past. It's wets for Kraft, it's wets for Fabio, it's wets for Fast Juicer, all of them sticking to the same strategy here. It's all about the grip, it's all about the speed. Fast Juicer separated from Kraft as a result of this rain. Is that clouds? Did I see clouds? I think it's clouds, and we're gonna have maybe a dry period for the end of the race. We'll have to see, because this might flip everything on its head. Fast Juicer is just under a second behind Kraft. He's chasing him down here. He's got Pumpkin and Charge AT to deal with. However, we're going to have Sunson. There is no way that they will not be pitting for dry tires, as Fast Juicer is looking for a move on Kraft here, but it's looking likely for Fabio to get Nasa Luna their first ever Challenger virtual win. Fast user for the turn 8 mini apex turn, and he's through into second position, but they are now 3 seconds behind Fabio. Are they able to get that gap back? Fabio's into the pits now. Fast Juicer stays out. He stays out for another lap. Kraft is into the pits as well. Will his overcut work out for him or not? This is an incredible strategic move, man. Softs for both Fabio and Kraft. As the track is nearly dried out, I think Fast Juicer stayed out for too long. I think he's risked it for too much, but he's still staying on the track here. He is, however, only 5 seconds ahead of Fabio, and that will oh, he's slowing down in the hairpin. He's into the pits. Who will win the Turkish C-Prix? Fabio's exit. Fast Juicer's exiting the pits. Fabio is ahead of him, but Fast Juicer's got slightly better soft tires. Will that be enough? He does manage to get ahead of Kraft. That was a great move for him, at least to get second position, but now he needs to kick it up in the third gear. Kraft is gaining on Fast Juicer's exit has been quite slow here, and there's only 3 laps left to the end. Less than 3 laps. He's 2 seconds behind Fabio, but only 1 second ahead of Kraft, and he goes very slow for the hairpins, and Kraft is for here to try and fight for second place, and that's just slowing them down. And Fast Juicer's keeping second place. Kraft into the grass. Fabio out in the lead of the race. It's too little too late. I think 2 laps remaining, 3-second gap. There is no way that Fabio doesn't become the victor of the Turkish C-Prix here tonight. Kraft gets back past Fast Juicer here. Fast Juicer just couldn't get Fabio out with Priya there, and there is still a chance that halves his gap to Kraft and Fast Juicer behind. Fast Juicer down the inside, unable to make it stick, but Fabio's still got enough of a gap to rest easy as the Kraft and Fast Juicer keep battling each other for second. Fast Juicer on the back straight. Fabio entering the hairpin. Doesn't go slow, he only goes fast, and Fast Juicer kicks up a notch, but Fabio wins the Turkish C-Prix. What an amazing race. Fast Juicer in second and Kraft in third. Amazing, and in my opinion, all 3 of these deserved a win with how they were driving. Iceberg, with just 1 token, finishes 4th, and he's really showing Priya who's boss in that Drivers' Championship. Aaron DeAndrian finishes in 5th position, which will help him a lot to try and avoid Flying Fox relegation. Pumpkin will finish in 6th position, spending 2 tokens. Kader, tokenless 7th position is great result. Gletsley Boy finishes in 8th. Juan with 3 tokens only manages in 9th. We'll be happy that Fabio has managed to pull off a win for NASA Luna, a historic win for NASA Luna. Ricky Boy 12 finishes in 10th. Mr. 06 in 11th. Skip in 12th. Priya in 13th. And Fabio joins the list of winners Challenger Virtual this season. And interestingly enough, it's only the Audi Sport Virtual lineup, and also interesting enough, the NASA Luna lineup from JV East last season. Skip, of course, had to move to RBR, but he was in NASA Luna last season, and both of them have gotten wins now this season. Incredible stuff from them. Charge JT 14th, Masca Brave is 15th, Bartlord 16th, Nandi 17th, Stefano G4, and finally Julo. And Fast Juicer takes the extra point for that fastest lap, which he took on the medium tires, but it was just an insane finish to the race, and overall they were fighting for it the whole time. Fabio helped out a lot by the rain there to get ahead of them, and then he just had to keep the gap, and despite a bit of a collision there, an incident it looked like with Priya, he did manage to keep the gap and finish in first place. Great job, and what a race. What a Turkish C-Prix we just had. Istanbul. Fast Juicer unfortunately once again has to finish in second here in Istanbul. And yeah, that was all. We'll see you next time for the Singapore C-Prix, which in fact I'm recording straight after this one, but you'll see it a while later. And yeah, see you then.